Okay, just for the audience here, Josh just spoiled Attack on Titan for me.
Wait, we just going straight in like
That's how
this?
we're
See, we
going
could
into
say,
it.
I'm gonna just say this right here for the audience. If you don't want to hear any Attack on Titan spoilers, we're gonna put it in the description right now to where you could jump back in and skip. But this is your final warning for Attack on Titan
Attack on Titan.
Teen
seasons
Titans.
1 through 4. Yeah. So, all right, yeah, go into it, Ashton. Chew them out.
Okay.
I'm ready.
So I believe I'm on I'm on season 3, episode 6. I want to say. I'm not 100% sure on that, but I'm very not in season 4.
Wait,
Nowhere near.
Never mind. I was gonna say I don't remember what I said, but I don't want to remember anymore.
Well, I
For
remember.
those of you
It's
who are here
seared
at this
into my
point
brain.
for those of you who are here talking about here for the Attack on Titan spoilers, we just recorded an episode before this hot take, and our friend Josh spoiled Ashton. I mean, I'm caught up in the manga. Josh is caught up in the manga. Ashton is on season 3, and she just got spoiled big time.
By someone who I thought knew better.
I
That's what
thought
hurts
I
the
knew
most.
better.
Like, it wasn't like scrolling on Twitter and accidentally see something. Like, that was like my friend. My friend
That's
really did that.
That's some Infinity War Endgame level spoilers.
For
Like
real.
Thanos right now.
No, you're not Thanos, bro. You're fucking Peter Quill, aka Star-Lord, when he tried to shoot Gamora with the bubbles. Or no, not that. When he ruined the whole gauntlet getting off.
Yes, that's the one. That's the one.
That's you right now.
That's it.
Bro, this hurts.
I feel
thought-
so bad.
Yo,
And I didn't
bro,
even do anything.
I'm gonna throw up.
How are you feeling right now, Ashton? Like, not even about, like, all jokes aside, like, how are you genuinely feeling about continuing to watch? Are you still going to? Because I feel like you very much should still.
I mean, definitely, because honestly, my favorite part about Attack on Titan is every time Eren just, like, loses it. It's my favorite. So
He's my favorite. He's so good.
At least I know that I have something to look forward to, but I already felt like I had something to look forward to, so.
I just want to say this. It's not, like, super... I'm not going to spoil you any more than Josh already has, but it's still definitely worth getting into, and he may have dropped a bomb on you, but it's a bomb worth...
Wait, I'm not gonna keep the
there's
actual
still twists.
Drop
I'm not gonna keep
There's-
the spoiler in the episode anymore. Like I'm gonna keep it. I'm gonna let them know I said it, but I'm not gonna
You
keep.
could just, play a laugh track over it or something.
I know. I'm just saying that it.
Or a bunch of
He didn't give you
crying.
everything. It's
Sobbing.
like he gave you a bite of a really good cheeseburger. He just shoved it down your
Good.
throat unannounced, and you're like, "Dang, that's good," but you didn't have the rest of the burger. So definitely finish the burger.
It was more like it was the day before my wedding and he gave me a slice of my own wedding cake.
He's like, "Hey, I found this in the fridge."
I'm like, but he eats the rest of it. He gives me the last slice.
Yeah, he's like, "Hey, I went to the venue ahead of time, found the cake. Amazing, by the way. Here, you want a slice?"
That's exactly it. That's exactly what happened.
Oh God!
Yeah, Josh, that is. I thought you were different, man.
I thought
I
I
did
was
too.
different too.
Also, I'm
You
pretty
usually-
sure I'm on episode 4, but I haven't watched episode 4, so I've watched up to episode 3 of season 3.
I thought you said it was 7. I'm so confused.
To be
Yeah,
honest,
I
you could
looked
get,
it up because I
you could
couldn't
get spoiled
remember.
worse. You could get spoiled worse. I think definitely just continue it. But that was not cool, bro.
That was not cool, bro.
I am, however, caught up on
That-
Jujutsu Kaisen, just for the record.
Okay, wait. Before we go into that, I have not watched the last 3 episodes. I'm letting them cook.
Never
Okay,
mind. Let's
I'm
just not even talk about it because Josh will probably.
So
spoil something.
Josh, I'm talking to you. I'm talking to Josh.
Let's just not even talk about it.
I'm a manga reader. I won't say nothing.
You guys, I don't think we've ever done this. Obviously, we haven't with all this kind of like episode format. And since it's more like free balling it, how about we get more personal on the level of going around and being like, what do we do? What is a day in the life of us? Right? We just go around and share that.
A day in the life.
All right.
So I know Josh is
Ashton?
already. It's a spoil Attack on Titan for everybody.
Yeah.
Ashton, would you like to go first because you start with the letter A?
Sure.
That's how it works.
Josh, it's okay, by the way. I'm not harboring any ill will towards you.
I know, but like I'm harboring the ill will towards me. Like
That is your burden to bear. I just wanted you to know we're still cool.
Like this type of pain don't like I thought all the pain I've ever felt in my life was like bad, but this one hurts.
I know on the inside right now, Josh is just Aaron Yeager season 2 screaming at the ground.
I'm gonna play that clip right here.
Yeah, insert that right here, please.
Okay, so a day in the life of me on a work day or on a not work day? Those are very different.
Both. What are your hobbies? What's your life at work? What is your work?
What is my work? I'm a store manager at a coffee shop. I don't know if I'm allowed to say that online.
Oh yeah, yeah. It's just not the company name.
Wait, you can't say the name?
I don't know.
I don't know. People could track you nowadays, though. So
I've sold my soul to.
Okay, you could say SB, the SB.
I've sold my soul to the siren.
Say a very renowned coffee shop.
Green
very
and white.
rundown one. Hole in the wall.
Hole in the
Venti,
wall.
In the
grande,
ghetto.
tall.
Okay. Anyway, so yeah, I'm a store manager, and I've been doing that for too long. But when I'm not dying at work, I enjoy video games. Obviously, we know that. I like reading and cooking, and I don't know. I feel like I'm really boring.
What's your favorite
I have to
book
sit here
series?
and take like note of my life. It's sad.
No.
Right now
Sound
I'm
like a
reading
human.
Ender's Game.
Oh.
I'm like I got like halfway through in one day, and then it's been really hard for me to find time to pick it back up, even though I really want to finish it. So, but yeah, it's really good. It's way better than the movie already.
I didn't know you would still read if it's not school required.
I like reading. I almost exclusively read like teen fiction, like Sarah Dessen, my favorite author. But she literally writes like books for like 14-year-old girls, but I mean, I'm into it.
Finding Alaska.
Looking for Alaska.
There you go. Hopefully she gets found.
You obviously haven't read the book.
I have not.
I can't read.
But yeah, so yeah, I like reading. I like I like those things. I'm so sorry,
Josh.
everyone.
This day
Who
kind
are
of
you,
weird.
Josh?
Wait, you forgot to tell them you also are a photographer.
Oh,
Low-key.
yeah.
Ooh.
I did forget about that. Yeah,
Tag your Insta right now.
I am a photographer.
Plug yourself.
Fashion Friday photography. That's it.
Fire.
Yeah, I should have a website up soon.
Oh
So
wow.
that would be cool.
Oh.
Yeah. And book appointments with me and everything. All
'em.
in one place.
Book 'em.
Big moves all around
Book them.
for this group. Dylan,
Yes.
what are you like outside of the this recording? You know, this little studio episode.
I am definitely not that interesting. I am a
Cap.
new father.
Oh.
I have a beautiful daughter with
Aww.
with the love of my life. She is not my wife yet, but hopefully this year sometime. But
That's crazy.
Yeah, I'll probably do it. I mean, not probably. I'm gonna do it this year, but she doesn't know. She doesn't listen to this anyway. So.
I was
It's
gonna
not
say,
a-
I was like, you're
it's
just
not a
giving it all
spoiler.
away.
Yeah, it's not gonna get to her. But
hope.
yeah, I'm gonna do it sometime this year.
What if this
And
is like
then,
the one she watches though? Just the
Just
one
the
that
one.
randomly she just decides to watch.
Hey, babe. By the way, just don't do the most recent drop. You can listen to anything.
Just trust me, there's spoilers in there.
Yeah.
Just say that.
Other than that, obviously, because of the podcast, not because of the podcast, but why it was started. I play video games. I love movies. I just love it. Like anything that it could like distract me with the screen. I probably like it. I have like a weird obsession with Sony products. Like I just love everything they pump out.
The goats.
Yeah, yes sir. True that. What else about me? I work at a industrial gas facility. So I be slanging gas. You know, I actually came up from Starbucks under Ashton's wing. She was my boss. And then I had to fly. I just flew the coop. I couldn't do it. I had a baby coming out, and I had a baby drop-in release date coming, and
baby hot drop.
Yeah, literally. And I was just like, I cannot support you on $14 an hour. So I had to leave, and now I am here. Yeah, I love spending time with my daughter and my lady and doing this podcast. And I also write and record music. To plug myself, you could follow and or listen to my tracks. I go under Memory Wipe. Don't forget it. Literally search me anywhere on any social media at Memory Wipe CA. That is California. Yeah, that's pretty much all there is to know about me. Josh,
that's also
let's hear it.
What about the Spider-Man talk, bro? Come on.
Bro, hold on. Actually, that's a great segue because I got a Spider-Man topic we finna bring up.
Okay,
but
never mind.
You go ahead. I do love me some Spider-Man.
I'm saying, like, y'all leaving some of these big facts about.
Sorry,
you
okay.
I do also love Spider-Man, for the record.
Yeah, Spider-Man and Star Wars. You know, all the predictable nerd shit. It's probably my number one at the same time.
Is that
no?
No. I like Star Trek. You don't like Star Trek?
Only if it has Chris Pine. You know, that's the only one I watch.
Voyager.
Yeah, but yeah, I have a lot of fandoms, but I feel like by the time if you're listening to this, if you're this far into our episodes, you already know I love Spider-Man, Star Wars, and shit. But yeah, I'm pretty obsessed, and I have an unhealthy obsession with God of War, specifically 2018, and most recently Bloodborne.
Oh.
But yeah,
wait, speaking of fandoms, are we all going to share our Harry Potter houses?
Gryffindor right here, baby.
And Gryffindor too.
I think I was Hufflepuff.
That seems right.
I'm just kidding.
What do you mean?
I'm just kidding.
The Gryffindors are snobs, bro. They think they're the main character.
No. Listen, they are the main character, as you can see on screen.
No. Nah, they paid the cameraman to follow them. That doesn't count.
Listen, I'm just saying, it's fine. I take back my scoff, because at least you're not a Ravenclaw. That is my least favorite house. You know, Hufflepuff, you're probably second to last. But
second to last?
The best thing you got going for you is Cedric Diggory, all right? Just remember that.
That's crazy. I thought we was homies.
Okay, I cried when... Oh, man, I cried. That's all I have to say.
It's too sad.
I was so excited to see him, and then I cried.
He's such a good boy. My boy!
Man.
He deserved better.
Josh, who are you? Tell us about your life.
Oh, yeah, my name is Josh.
What?
Yeah. As you know, my name is Josh. I also work at a very renowned coffee shop. I think Ashton, you were a shift when I joined already, right?
Yeah, I was never your manager.
Yeah. So yeah, we pretty much all came from the same store, and then, that's how we know each other. We just been homies since. So at Starbucks, I'm a shift manager. Like Ashton said, I've been doing this for a long time, too long. But besides that, I produce music. I was a recording artist for a while. Never released anything because, I need more years on my belt before I do that. But, I've been learning how to produce to figure out how to do the whole project by myself. Other than that, though, I'm probably the biggest nerd on the side. Like, I play D&D with my boys every Monday night sometimes. What else? I don't really have, series that I love except for Attack on Titans, but I don't really want to talk about that right now because we just, I don't want to hear the word Attack on Titan for a minute. But yeah, besides that,
me neither.
There's not much. If anyone ever, I'm like the person where if something just seems remotely fun in theory, I'll try it, except for drugs. Oh, I'll edit this later out, but if 2021 if COVID don't end here, I might be inclined to just try crack just once. Screw it at that point.
I feel that.
I'll decide whether this stays in the episode later.
Man, you have the best synopsis of yourself just now. I love that.
This quarantine lasting a little too long. Might as well have a little more fun than normal. But other than that,
for sure.
That's me.
I'm gonna just do this because it would have segued like nicely off of your Spider-Man thing.
Yeah.
Where the fuck are y'all at with this Tobey Maguire, Andrew Garfield rumored to be into the MCU Spider-Man 3? Because I'm not a fan of that shit. I don't want to see that shit. Get that out of my eyeballs.
Honestly,
why don't you want to see them again?
After watching the original, or I don't know if you want to call them the original ones, but the Tobey Maguire ones again, I just can't express to you how much I don't want to see all three of them together.
Why? What if it's like
just
the greatest
listen.
thing?
Dude,
it's
it's
cool,
gonna be like
you know, that
40-year-old Spider-Man.
So?
Listen, if anyone can make it work, it's Kevin Feige and like doing it. I'm just saying, I think it's egregious and unnecessary if I see both of those motherfuckers in my fucking eye holes for more than 30 seconds. Like I don't want them to take up this. This is Tom Holland's movie.
Honestly, yeah. If I get just like a little thwip and a thwip from the two, and then we're done, that's fine by me. That's enough.
Yeah, you know, you're peeking into I don't want them to be an integral part of the story. That's all.
But did you hear how
want.
they're like finding like the people from like the train to be in the movie?
What? That's a
like
joke.
from the original, from the ones with Tobey Maguire. I keep calling them the originals, but yeah, they're getting like the guy who is like, oh, he's like no older than my son, like that
he's
guy.
just a kid.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They're getting that guy to be in it.
Is that
I'm
necessary?
like, are you kidding me? Like, why? There's just too much effort in it going into it for it to be 30 seconds of each.
And
unfortunately,
it's not, but it's not confirmed. These are all rumors, which is I hope they just stay rumors. You know.
I thought it was confirmed.
No, it has not been confirmed
Are you
because
sure?
otherwise I
I
would have tweeted about it and Josh would have roasted me and called me out again.
But yeah, why do you guys got against that? Like, come on, bro. Like,
I just said why.
I mean,
why
I know why, but like, it's not that
Why do you want it?
I'm just not I'm not against it. You know, I'm just like, it could be great. You know, it could be great. Maybe.
Toby pops in and says pizza time and swims away.
I would start dying. That would be amazing. I'm not that hard to entertain.
Bro, it's just they really nailed it with the Holland one. I like what he's got going on. Like, let's just keep it a smaller, contained story. I don't want this shit, dude.
But yeah, hopefully it's not like everyone's like, what was the Sony one called? Into the SpiderVerse. There you go, that one.
Yes.
Well, that's a good one.
No, that's a
so
good one.
good.
This is just the live action Japanese version, like
Arguably the best one.
Yeah.
It is the best one,
It's so good.
in my opinion.
There could just be if there's support characters on the side, that's fine. I don't think they're gonna be main, right?
They can't be main, and I don't want...
Wait.
Dude, I don't even want them as support. 30 seconds, that's all I want.
This is gonna be under Spider-Man 3. Like this, it
Yes.
is Tom Holland's Spider-Man's third movie.
If it was a side movie, sure, but this is like this is Tom Holland's third like mainline movie. Like, come on, man. Like, let me get the little boy. Let me get that little boy.
Let me get the little boy.
You know?
I feel like.
I don't know.
You heard him, folks.
Hey, man, this is how Spider.
wants
It's the
the little
multiverse
boy.
stuff going on. All right.
And I feel like the consensus on the internet is that they all are hyped for it, and like me and Ashton in this podcast are the ones who are not hyped for it, and Josh, you're like with the rest of the sheep, but
the sheep.
it's fine.
Well, it's just
fine.
like, if you think about it from a very like cursory, surface level, like, yeah, it seems like a fun idea, but like when you think about the execution of it, it's just not gonna work well.
It could. But it could work.
But it
It
won't.
could,
But there's like
I don't
5% chance it could though.
I'm just saying,
But it's
again,
so
if
likely
anyone's
it
going to make it
won't.
happen, Kevin Feige will make it happen, but I don't want I don't want him to even try. That's it.
But what if I'm telling you, like, when this movie releases, what if like them being in there is the best reason to watch this movie? Like, I'm just saying,
Then I'll eat my words and I'll admit it. But I'm
Just-
just saying, as of right now, the idea is like a poop stain in my brain.
I'm gonna tweet this out when the movie comes out and Dylan loves their roles in there.
Josh is, proving once again on this episode that he is a bad person.
I got my black Air Forces on. I don't even got socks on. But speaking
who's
about
next?
superhero talks, this I didn't necessarily want to talk about. I did, but I didn't. But like, I've been wanting to just talk about this for a minute. But the Invincible series that you've been, you specifically, because that's how I found out about it, is just your stuff on Twitter. I watched like the first one that they released, like I think it was like I don't know the actual trailer like name of. I don't know if it was.
The trailer.
Yeah, when the guy was like giving him the whole talk about like, oh, like superhero doesn't mean you're invincible.
Playing catch.
Yeah, but he's like, oh, but the twist is you actually are, or something like that. And I was like, yo, that's kind of lit. But I wanted to just dive because you said it was a comic at first, and did you actually read that comic?
100%. It's like if Marvel, I don't know, he's up there with Invincible, the superhero, Mark Grayson. Yeah. He's up there with like Spider-Man. Like if Marvel and like Spider-Man didn't exist, like Invincible is probably like right under.
Gotcha.
Very good storytelling. It's like The Boys to an extent of it flips the superhero genre on its head. It's the series is wrapped up. It's not like ongoing. Like there's definitely arcs and there's a through line story from start to finish. But basically, yeah, it flips the genre on its head in great ways. I don't want to spoil anything, especially for the show. Especially like key parts. It's just hard not to talk about it without spoiling it. But that's basically the gist of it. And I think what's going to grab people is going to be probably similar to The Boys, where it's like, oh, it's another superhero related thing, and superheroes have been hot for a minute. Marvel's been killing it for a while, and they're like, sure, people are going to be interested in watching it, and then they're going to find out that it is a little more. There's a little more under the surface. It's not quite as dark as The Boys in terms of like the storytelling, but like the action sequences and the fight sequences do get like gory as fuck. Like they don't play around with it. It's super cool. It's written by the guy who actually created the Walking Dead, Robert Kirkman. So he is the one who is the writer of the comic series, and obviously he's gonna be integrated into the show, like helping with that.
Yeah.
But yeah, no, man, like I cannot wait, and it's been long overdue that they've been getting attention for this, like or that this has been needing attention, and I'm hoping that like people catch on to it, and it looks like they're doing the show justice. Comic justice, really.
Was there a release date for it? I can't remember.
March 26th. I think March is episode 1, and it's going to be another. Yeah, it's going to be another Amazon Prime exclusive like series, and then I'm pretty sure Seth Rogen is in production, or he's helping with. He's the one who kind of like pushed for this to happen, and he pushed for a live action movie. And I thought they were going to do the movie first, but they're doing this, and then they're still developing the film, which I'm curious to see how it translates in film, because there's a bunch of arcs in this, and they're all great.
Yeah,
really good storytelling.
Interesting.
Have you heard of it, Ashton?
Yeah, I actually, well, only from you, really.
Uh-huh.
But yeah, I just was like reading like kind of like the synopsis of it, and it seems actually really interesting. And the fact that J.K. Simmons is in it makes me way more interested in it. And also apparently Mark Hamill's in it.
Yes.
So I'm here for that. Big time.
Mark Hamill again?
Dude. What? Shut the fuck up. Luke Skywalker, the Joker.
Oh, no, he did not.
But the brain's just not working tonight. I'm sorry. It's
my personal favorite Joker. But dude, when they announced the whole like the voice acting cast, I don't know if you looked into it, Josh, but
I didn't yet.
It's all fire. The whole casting is spot on, and like I couldn't even think of like better casting, because like when I'm reading it, I put my own what I think they sound like, but it's just so good. It's like some are spot on, like Seth Rogen being Alan the alien, which you know nothing about, but like it's just perfect casting. And then J.K. Simmons being the dad is something where it's like better than I could have imagined.
I don't think I've watched other Amazon originals except for that first episode of The Boy, but the quality I'm seeing in Amazon originals has been crazy compared to what I've seen in Netflix originals.
They definitely have the money for it.
Yeah, they definitely do have the money. But I don't know, what's your guys' experience with, like, have you guys watched any other series from Amazon? Or
I really wanted to watch the Jack Reacher series that had what's
Jim.
his name from Jim Halpert. I really wanted to watch that, and I didn't watch it because I was like, how good could an Amazon original be? But now after watching that, and then also I did watch Neon Demon. If anybody wants to be deeply disturbed, Neon Demon.
Oh God, don't listen to them. I'm sorry.
That's the only movie that's ever given me like an anxiety attack that intense. that also made me look away. I couldn't actually keep looking at the screen. I've never seen anything like that.
Talking about Neon Demon still, right?
Yeah.
Who's that customer that watches? What's his name? Chester?
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
Chester, don't listen to her on Neon Demon. Like, I know, she tells me you watch these sometimes. I'm trying to save you, bro. Don't do it.
Watch it. If you want to be disturbed, I'm just saying.
I liked the Neon Demon. I think it's a great movie.
That's the thing. I can't say it wasn't like a great movie / well made. It just was like, wow. Okay. All right.
It's definitely wow factor, but I think the cinematography stands out. I think it's the strongest thing about it. But like, it's very artsy fartsy, in my opinion, and I appreciated it for that. Like the plot definitely don't go for the plot. It's a mess and a half. But there's you can.
I think the message is not half bad though. I mean, it's not at all. I mean, it's not like perfectly executed, but I think the message is there.
Regarding Amazon Originals, I think the first one I saw was a movie, and it was The Big Sick with Kumail Nanjiani, and it's based off of his like personal experience, like his love life, and actually it was pretty good. I would recommend The Big Sick if you like. It's like a rom-com, but with like slice of life kind of thing, and it's pretty good.
I tried watching this, but I never actually. I didn't think because I tried watching with a friend, but I think I only got like
cute little story. I wanted to shout out Amazon Video though. Like, I don't know if they're still doing it, but I remember they were really tight with they must have did something with like A24 because like last year or 2 years ago, they would have like almost every A24 movie that was on DVD like available to watch there, and it was just so convenient. Like you could just look it up and then boom, there it is. So that was really cool.
That's true. I think Midsummer's on there right now, which I still haven't watched, but
it's been on there actually
Yeah.
For a minute. So yeah. But yeah, I think Amazon Originals, I mean, from what I've seen, not that bad, but obviously need to watch more. And really exciting that they're going to be doing Invincible, and they got the Hobbit or the Lord of the Rings stuff, which I think is completely unnecessary because they already perfected it. But I mean, I'll check it out.
Yeah, The Hobbit was a great series, honestly. I think it was, I don't know. I mean, the original Lord of the Rings ones came out first, and so fun. Therefore had like not as good like effects and stuff. But like The Hobbit, since it was made so much later, like that one like drew me in a lot more than the Lord of the Rings. I mean, I love the Lord of the Rings too.
I'm not big on the Hobbit live action, but
really?
They're not.
The third one, especially, honestly, was the best one.
There's just some things that pissed me off about it, especially the second one. Like the way they ended the second one, it's just a joke and a half. And then, just nothing. The original three, like the Lord of the Rings trilogy, is just so fucking good.
That's like when what you said about like the visual effects too. I think that's what made the Lord of the Rings so great back then, though. Is just they had people for every single one of them orcs, and they were like, all right, let's film y'all.
It's a lot of practical too.
Yeah, like
which is not really seen like that anymore.
Nope, we CG everything nowadays.
Ashton, you had a topic, or
do I have a topic?
Or are we cutting it here?
The only thing that came up that I just thought about was that Jeff Bezos stepping down as CEO. That was interesting. Well, we're talking about Amazon.
That's a great segue. Yeah, that's a great segue. Kind of crazy. I haven't read too much into it. I definitely heard about it, just because like the media. But do we know why? Josh is typing it right now. He's looking into it right now.
He's a billionaire. He don't care what he does anymore with his time, probably.
I saw a meme of like a robot, like a picture, photoshopped of like a robot, like keeping him at gunpoint and be like, and then you're going to have a nice press talk about how you're stepping down from Amazon. And it could be true,
I hate billionaires. I just need to say that.
That's it.
Any billionaires listening to this episode, please sponsor us.
Change Josh's mind.
You won't change my mind.
All right. Never mind.
Honestly, I'm like skimming it, and I don't really see why he's stepping down.
If you know why in the comments, please educate us. Jeff, if you're listening, please email us. We'll have you on as a guest. I'm serious.
But I feel like it probably is, like Josh said, it's probably like, why stay if I literally am the richest person in the world?
Yeah.
Disgusting.
Man, I think Josh really needs to atone for his sins tonight, and you probably don't deserve to watch tomorrow's episode of Attack on Titan.
Oh, that comes out tomorrow.
Well, Josh could also just buy me pizza or something.
There you go.
You want pizza right now? I got
pizza
you.
to my house.
What was our pizza? Didn't we have a pizza bet?
Pizza,
a jokey one.
Pizza my heart.
Josh?
Oh, we did.
Oh. What? I bet.
It was something.
I know
where,
exactly what you're talking about.
I forgot what it was, but I was probably right. So Josh, you owe me a pizza too. I'm just kidding.
Hey, man,
I was probably right.
I'm always down to buy stuff for my friends.
Oh, that's so nice. Now I feel bad taking it.
I bought one of my friends from my store, one of my coworkers actually. She has a little strawberry chocolate covered little business thing she does on the side, and she's doing for Valentine's Day. I saw a random post.
Oh.
I don't think she watches this, so I'm just gonna say it on here. But I right when I saw that post, I ordered 2 dozen off of her, and I'm just gonna bring it into our store and just give it to everyone there.
Hey, dude, you're gonna get partner of the quarter right there.
No, I try not to. I always tell them to vote.
I try not to.
I literally sabotage myself. I tell them everyone's always asked oh, who'd you vote for? I'm like, I vote for this person. You know. I don't do well under pressure.
All right, that's a free ball episode. Hope everyone's balls felt free.
I did.
You know.
No comment.
Yeah, we'll catch you guys on the next one.
Okay.
Peace.